So I've been in this stage so many times where I feel like I've been paralyzed by fear, immobilized, or just not moving forward. And I've used the term perfectionism. I've used so many other excuses and names. But I think it all comes down to a bit of insecurity, of not feeling like what I'm putting out there is good enough. So at the moment in this season, what I'm trying to do is to focus on good rather than great, to focus on done rather than perfect, to focus on just putting stuff out there, however messy, however unedited, unscripted it is. Just sharing the journey, which is something I think I've talked about before, sharing the journey, but I focused on sharing it in such a curated way. So this video is shot on an iPhone. I've got the cameras, the lighting, the mics, but for this video, I'm just using my iPhone and I'm just putting it out there. You'll probably get 5 hits, that's okay. But I want to develop more of a bias towards action. I want to focus on getting things out there. And for me, it's really just pushing past that insecurity of worrying about how good what I'm creating is, or how talented or smart I am. Now, I don't want to just put out rubbish and publish content that's not going to help people. But I think posting content that's good rather than great in my eyes is better than not posting anything at all. There's this theory called the taste gap by Ira something. I'll put the name in the description, but the taste gap. And when I first heard it years ago, it just made so much sense to me. I'm probably going to butcher this, but it's this theory that whenever we start developing a new skill or developing or learning something new, there's this early stage where as we start developing that skill, our taste or our perception of what's good, of what's good develops a lot faster than our actual skill level does. So when we're creating whatever it is, it could be photography, videography, it could be anything, it could be modeling. But when we're creating, our taste has developed in that early stage so much faster. So we can see, oh yeah, I want to be there. I want to be creating that level of stuff. That's really high quality content or whatever it is. But our skill level was here. And I think sometimes that in itself can paralyze people. It's definitely paralyzed me from starting. But we have to embrace the mess, embrace the imperfection, embrace the learning and the growing stage, and continue developing our skill and our talent so that our skill eventually does match up to maybe not exactly where our taste is. I feel like my taste will always be higher than my skill level, but so that we close that gap. I hope that made sense. That's where I'm at, and I just sort of want to use this as a journal log to document the journey, to share some thoughts, to share some challenges that I'm navigating, just openly, raw. There's no sales here, not trying to sell anything, but I know there's other people out here facing similar things. Now, keep creating. Your first one of anything is going to be probably rubbish. Put it out there anyway. Have a bias for action. That's what I'm telling myself. And done is better than perfect. Thanks for watching.